You could go to number 5387 in your Hebrew for the word prince. It means exalted one. It carries the same meaning as a king or a sheik, a captain, a chief, governor, ruler. So still in a position of authority. But it's called him king, and then in the next verse it say, and David shall be prince over them. But why would you go to prince? Because it could be an exalted one or a ruler, but princes usually sit under kings, don't they? From the beginning, the Lord didn't just say that David was going to be there. He said David was going to rule over Israel, but God ruled over David, and God going to be there. When you go into Ezekiel, he told Ezekiel, this is where I will dwell in the midst of the children of forever. He said, this is the place of the soles of my feet. S-O-L-E-S. What's the sole of your shoe? Ain't that the bottom of it?
Yes, sir.
God letting you know, this is where I'm going to walk. He has always walked. He was in the beginning with Adam in the garden. Adam heard the Lord walking in the garden. He didn't see the Lord, but he heard the Lord coming, and he hid. Abraham was visited by the Lord, and it was two others with him, and they showed themselves, and they looked like men. But Abraham knew who it was. Am I making this up? Do y'all not read Torah? Didn't in Genesis it said that the Lord appeared unto Abraham in the plain of the tents, in the plains of Mamre? And that was the Lord there, and the two, and after they ate, it said that Abraham walked with the Lord. He walked with the men, and the Lord said, should I hide from Abraham that thing I'm going to do? It said, but the two men went on, and the Lord stayed back and talked to Abraham. Then the next chapter, here you got two angels appearing at Sodom and Gomorrah. But and what did the Lord tell Abraham he was going to do? Say, yeah, I'm going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm about to go down there and see. We know that was the Lord, and we know them was his servants with him. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm showing here is that the Most High desires to be right on earth, right in the midst of his creation. But his creation is going to be in order among him. He won't have no foulness around him. He'll destroy it all. He'll consume it all in his anger. That's why we're going through all this stuff we're going through now, because this is what it's going to take to get us back to the Most High. Okay? But we got David, man. Hey, I can't kick against it. But it's something I want to go to. Go to 1 Samuel 8. Something we have to remember. Something we have to remember. Go to 1 Samuel 8. I'm just setting it up so when we get into part 2, I can roll real fluidly. I'm just setting it up, okay? David, we got David here. Now, 1 Samuel 8, when you get it, start reading at verse 4.
1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all nations.
Now, Samuel got upset, right? Skip to verse 7 and read.
And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people and all they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
Now, who has been reigning over the children of Israel from their inception? The Most High. Yah. But they asked for a man. And Samuel got displeased with it. And the Lord said, no. We're going to do this. Because they're not rejecting you. Man, they rejected me that I shouldn't be their king. Now the Lord going to give them a king. The first one was Saul. The second one was David. But I ask you, when the Lord gave them a flesh and blood man from among their own brethren to walk before them as the nations have kings, did that stop him from being king? Did he stop being king that day?
Never. So
now you had forever two kings. You had the Most High, who is the true power behind the throne, and you have whatever man he find worthy to continue to sit in the throne. And if you can understand that, that's why when you get into the warnings that was taken up against the prince of Tyrus, and then one was taken to the king of Tyrus. But the king of Tyrus had been in the Garden of Eden and had walked in seen the precious things of God and all that. We know that was talking to, one was talking to Satan himself, and one was talking to the flesh and blood man on earth who was sitting ruling the country of Tyrus. So the Lord was talking to the man, then he warned the true power behind the man, which was the spiritual being, right? In Revelation, we see that the beast was given his power by who? The dragon. So you see the beast getting warned and being destroyed by God, but who also getting touched and warned by God? The dragon, right? So here we have the same thing. Yeah, God set up a man. Like the people asked for it, but God never said he asked for that. He said, I'm going to give the people what they asked for. But y'all going to see how y'all going to regret this. But he never stopped being king. He never once said, I'm not king no more.
Right.
And just to show that, let us go now into Psalm 10. Now this is written by David. So now David is king. We know that Saul didn't work out. David king. Let's see what, when David was literally king in the flesh, let us see what he wrote. Just so what I'm saying